In this tutorial we're going to be making these little cactuses here, and again we're just going to be using the shape tool and simple warp effects to make our cactus shape. So you're going to start by grabbing your ellipse tool and clicking and dragging out an ellipse, and then you'll get your direct selection tool, click on the left anchor point, hold down shift key and click on the right anchor point so they're both selected, and then click and drag them up. Okay, now we're going to extend out these handles here so that the base is a little bit fatter. So with your direct selection tool, click on the right handle, just click once and then drag it out, hold down shift so it stays in line. And it helps if you've got your smart guides on. So click on the left handle, click and drag, there we go. So we've got our basic shape. I'm going to go back to my selection tool now, and I'm going to go Command C to copy that shape and Command F to paste it in front. You can also go copy and paste in front like that. So now we've got a copy of that in front. I'm going to give it a darker colour, this one, and decrease the size of it and shift it into the middle. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing with this shape, so Command C and Command F. I'll give this one a lighter colour, and again I'm going to make it a bit smaller than that shape and make sure it's still in the middle. Okay, now I want to split this guy in two, so to do that, it's quick and easy. I'll grab a rectangle tool, drag it out, select the rectangle and that center oval shape, grab my shape builder tool and just turn them both into separate shapes, and I'll delete off the rest of the rectangle tool. I might even want to make this one a different colour, so I'll grab shape builder tool again and I'll turn that into a separate shape. I might make that one just a hair lighter to add a bit of depth. Okay, so I've got my cactus. You can go away. Now I need to make a prickle. So to make a prickle, I'm going to get my ellipse tool, click and drag out an ellipse shape. Oops, make it a dark colour. Zoom in, get my direct selection tool, click on the top and the bottom anchor points and convert them so that they're pointy. Now I'm going to go Object, Transform, Reflect, Vertical, Copy. That didn't work out. Never mind. I'll just rotate it around until it forms a prickle shape. Select them both and then in Pathfinder. If you don't have it up, go Window and Pathfinder. To bring up Pathfinder, click on Unite, and now that is a little prickle shape. I've made them quite a bit skinnier in that one. Never mind, I like this one. I'm going to click and drag that into our brushes panel. If your brushes panel isn't up, you go Window and Brushes to bring it up and select New. We're going to select Scatter Brush. Click OK. Just leave everything as it is, go OK. Then you're going to go to your paintbrush tool, make sure you swap the fill and the stroke so there's no fill and just a stroke outline. And then you can simply click away, putting prickles on your cactus. Isn't that handy? And we're going to change the stroke weight as well to create some finer prickles too. When you're happy and that's looking evenly balanced, oops, select everything and go Object, Expand Appearance so that all those prickles turn into little shapes. Now what we're going to do is we are going, I'm going to group them all together and hold down Alt and drag out 3 copies, and then you can change up the colours. So use your direct selection tool to isolate the individual shapes in the group, and then you can colour them. Here we go. So get my direct selection tool again. I'm just eyedroppering the colour by hitting the I key on my keyboard, but you'll probably double click on the fill option. Okay, so I've got my 3 little cactuses. This guy, I'm going to stretch him up a bit and squeeze him in so he's a bit taller. This one here, I'm going to go Effect, Warp, Arc. And just bend him over a bit and go OK, and then Object, Expand Appearance to turn it into a shape. I'm going to put this one in front, so I'm going to go Shift Command left, Shift Command right bracket, or you can go Object Arrange, Bring to Front. I find it easier to use the keyboard commands though. Get things done a bit quicker. And this guy here, what are we going to do to him? We might bulge the top of him a little, so we'll go Effect, Warp, Bulge. Ooh. I don't think I like that. Terrible. Yeah, we'll see what that looks like. Go Object, Expand Appearance. That's fine. When you're happy with the positioning of your 3 cacti, you can circle around them and go Command G to group. Now, what on earth did I do to make this pot? I think I dragged out an ellipse shape. So do that, drag out an ellipse shape. And then I dragged another ellipse shape on the top and made it a darker colour. Now I want to make sure these are lined up. Okay. And that the ends intersect. Okay, so I'm going to chop off this excess bit, grab my shape builder tool, they're not hanging over enough. I've got to make sure this circle is pushed right up to the edge of the other shape. Now I think we'll be able to cut off the excess. Yep. Okay. So I want my cacti to be in front of this shape, but behind this shape. So I'm going to send this shape to the back by going Shift Command left bracket. No, I don't want to do that. We're going to go, we'll bring the cactuses to the front. Go Shift Command right bracket, and then we're going to bring this shape to the front and go Shift Command left right bracket. Okay, good. That one's in front now. And we'll just pop them into the pot. You're going to get a rectangle. Drag out a rectangle shape, make it a little bit lighter. Now we're going to go and apply an arc effect to that by going Warp Arc. Check horizontal. Make it as warpy as you like. Make sure you got the preview box checked so you can see what you're doing. Click OK and then go Object, Expand Appearance. Position it where you like on the pot. And then again select those two shapes and use your Shape Builder tool to cut off the excess. Get into the habit of using Shift M as a shortcut for the Shape Builder tool because you'll probably find it's something you use a lot. Okay, so the legs of the pot we're going to use our rectangle tool. I'm going to get my direct selection tool here and click on that end anchor point and drag it over. Click on that end anchor point and drag it over. And when you're happy with it, let's send it to the back by going Shift Command left bracket. And we'll go Object, Transform, Reflect, Vertical and Copy. Hold down Shift so it stays in line with the other one. And we'll pop it over here. And now we need to grab our pen tool again. Oh, I used the rectangle tool last time. Never mind. I'm going to use the pen tool this time. And we'll just widen these ones out a little bit. Now I just want to make sure this one's in the middle of the pot. I'm going to group all the pot bits. Oh, you would do that. Never mind. I'm going to make sure these are all lined up at the bottom by going to selecting them all and going to the Align panel and selecting Vertical Align Bottom. And now I'll send this one to the back by going Shift Command left bracket. And there you have it. Let's circle them all and group it together. We're nearly done making cacti.